On the bench today.
Alex Glasser, welcome to Hoop Talk, Aberystwyth's new interviews per week. We're doing one a day to interview some of our players and see what they think and whatnot. Do you want to give an introduction? Your full name, where you play, how long you've been playing for?
So my name's Alex Glasser. Been playing for about I'd say 3 and a bit years, consistently. Been playing for longer, but that's when I really got into it. That's what I'd say, yeah.
And in the beginning, because like you say, you have been playing longer, and then you took a little bit of a break, then you really got into it, and you went to a basketball camp and whatnot.
Yeah.
What got you into basketball in the beginning?
I didn't really have a sport that I enjoyed, and I was just sort of trying stuff out at school, and that was I just started playing. I just enjoyed it, I guess.
And fell in love with the game because you live, eat, and sleep as well as schoolwork, may I add. But you love basketball, don't you? It oozes out of you. What do you want to get out of basketball moving forward? What's your goals?
So I just like the sort of the social aspect, but also like the competitive aspect. So when I go to uni, I want to be playing for the uni team. So that's my nearest goal. But then I just want to keep on playing, I guess. The longevity of it.
I haven't really asked this question to anybody else, but I know that you've tried a lot of different sports, football and other sports. What would you say the main difference between basketball and other sports may be?
I think there's the option to be competitive or not to be competitive. Whereas when I did swimming, it was you're competitive or you don't do it. And it's the same with football. But I feel with basketball, you've got the option to, take it as far as you want.
So you're talking about you can put in as much or as little as you want. You can have it as a social sport, or if you want, you can take it to the next level. Yeah. It all depends what you want out of the sport.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. What's your most memorable basketball sort of experience?
God, I don't know. Probably going to the camp that I went to last summer. That's mine.
Do you want to tell people what that camp was? Because I know what it was, and I know you had an awesome experience.
Yeah, it was a 5-day sort of camp. We just went there one Friday, came back next Tuesday or whatever it was. Just playing basketball non-stop. From 9 to 9 pretty much. Getting to meet new people and just really falling in love with the game there. Playing it to the point where I came back so excited to play basketball.
Where was that camp, and what was the name of that camp? In case anybody else would like to.
It was called Let Me Play camp. It's been held in Loughborough and Nottingham, I think, but it changes up every single year where it's held.
And you also bumped into some former players from the club that have moved away or whatnot.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So, what is it about Aberystwyth basketball that makes you come back every week?
People, I guess. You just know everyone there. Everyone's really friendly, and you also get a bit of competitiveness on the Wednesday nights. Nice games,
And you've also play up a level, so you don't just play with your age group. You play up a level with some of the senior players. How do you find that from a young person's perspective, playing up?
Yeah. Well, at first it was difficult, but everyone was pretty they sort of helped me through it. Didn't get angry if I did something wrong. They were always very supportive. But now I've sort of improved, and it's really enjoyable. Yeah.
Good. For anybody new that wants to have a go at the sport of basketball or wants to join Aberystwyth Basketball Club, what advice would you give them about the club?
Probably just to enjoy it. You don't go out setting yourself the task to improve. You enjoy it, and then you improve because you enjoy it.
So the pressure, you would say, then in the club, the emphasis isn't on you must be better, you must be better. You can be as good as you want to be.
Yeah, but like it's still an environment where you can like improve to a really really high level, but it's just the emphasis is on enjoying yourself.
That's great to hear. Last but not least, have you watched any of the documentaries, The Last Dance, Michael Jordan?
I'm afraid I haven't. I'll have to give them a watch.
Okay, that's your homework for when I see you next. In your opinion, before you watch that series, who would you say the greatest player of all time is?
Michael Jordan.
Michael
Because that's what everyone else says.
Jordan. And that series will definitely back that up for you. Alex Klasser, thank you ever so much for your time, and
Thank you.
see you on the court sooner rather than later. Thanks, Alex.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Thanks.